Sunday. See me on the highway, they calling me the fly J. Then they see me passing by, now they call me the bad J.
Okay.
See me when I drive, but they calling me the driveway. And I got a swing, man, this Texas is the driveway. Damn, I'ma doing right, and I'ma smoke that cause they calling me Moses. Every time they see me on burn a bush, burn a bush, burn a
Burn a bush, burn a bush. What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. Little 4-game slate, Tuesday show. The show must go on. See what I'm saying? We're trying to get some cash every single day. Back at the house, man. It's all business, man. So let's get straight to it. There is a play I made. There's another one that I'm eyeing. It's not up on my book, but let's talk about it. I watched the game yesterday, but it's all business. I appreciate y'all for tuning into the show, the real ones. All lit, my guys. Let's get some cash today. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the channel as a member, all that good stuff, man. We're gonna cash. I'm gonna start doing NBA previews. We're doing NFL, all that good stuff. It's all business here, guys. First game up. Let's head over here to the streets of Connecticut, guys. We got the Sun laying 11.5 points at the house versus the Minnesota Lynx. Now, these two teams just played, same arena, same two teams. Couple of days ago, in this like I say, in Connecticut as well, they lost straight up. The Lynx have won both games without their superstar Naphesia Caller. They beat the Liberty on the road as double-digit underdogs. I was on the Lynx in that game as well, and then they beat the Sun last game as well, straight up. I'm watching the game and I'm like, the Lynx really were playing them pretty close, my guys. I must say, I'm starting to look. I was like, damn, man, I don't know if the line should be 11.5, to be perfectly honest with you. One second. Gotta drink water, my guys. This is what I've been thinking about last couple days, and I watched the game over yesterday as well. And I still feel like the Sun can clamp up, like they can play better defense. They overlooked the Lynx. Oh, Collier's out. Oh, it's gonna be an easy win. Not so fast. Your ass lost as 11.5 point favorite. So this is what I've been thinking about, guys. I've been thinking that the Sun want to come out and bounce back in the first quarter, play some defense. Like I say, as a course of the full game, I still lean Sun. I still lean Sun first quarter, first half, full game, but they have to have a better start. They have to have the Lynx get them out of their game and don't have them being comfortable. If the Sun can come out there and smack them in the face, then they can cover the trifecta spot. If they don't, way I'm watching yesterday's game, the Lynx were really hanging with them. They actually look like two pretty even teams. So I'm not even looking towards back in the full game personally. I do think that they can blow this team out, especially when they play their game. They just weren't playing it the first time around. My top look on this game, and I hadn't bet it yet, it's not up in my book, and I would like to get the 3 as well. The first quarter line for the Sun is sitting at -3.5, but just the way I see this game going, I see the Sun coming out, building the lead early in this game, coming out, bringing that defensive effort. So my top looks in this one would be the Lynx first quarter team total under. I don't think that's out yet. So I see one book has it at 19.5. I don't see it. I can't bet it, but that would be my look because I feel like the Sun gonna come out there and be stifling, have that stifling defense, and I think that they might be up by 7 to 10 points at the end of the first quarter. Now, if they do that, that's the pathway for them to cover the trifecta spot, but just what I've been thinking since that last game. Sun first quarter, first half should be some really good looks. Bounce back spot, same arena. You just got insulted. You see what I'm saying as well, man. So that first quarter, Sun is the play that I've really been thinking about. Hadn't been able to bet it. I'm going to go hit the book because the books that I like to bet on my phone don't have it just yet. So they do have it at like places like Superbook, Caesars, Bet Online, Heritage, DraftKings as well. But I love BetMGM, and they don't have the first quarter on there. They do have the first half. My top look in this game would be Connecticut Sun in the first quarter, -3.5. I hadn't bet it yet, but that's the play that I've been thinking about for 2 days, so I have to put some on it. Give me Sun in the first quarter, -3.5. I say hadn't bet it yet. I could end up choosing not to bet it, but that's my top look on this game by far. And I actually think the Lynx team total might go under. What the Sun did, they weren't playing any defense, and I can't say they really missed Brianna Jones because the Lynx, it's like Cheryl Reeves told them to go into the paint every single time, and that shit was working. Also, the Sun shot absolutely horrible in that game as well, guys. I don't see that shit happening once again. First quarter, Sun -3.5. That's what I think. That's what I think is gonna happen in that one, my guys. Next game up, I don't have much on some of these other games, to be perfectly honest. Fever, laying 6 points at the house versus the Mercury. I don't want to lay the points with the Fever. I took them -4 in the last game. They got absolutely smoked by the Storm. I said, no way the Storm gonna win back-to-back games. Man, they go out there and smoke them. I just hate it because they got down 47-27 at halftime. In the third quarter, they come all the way back to get it to 6 points. And they stole the momentum, and then they give it up again, man. Before you know it, they're down 12. Before you know it, they're down 20 once again. They end up getting blown out. So they did show something, the fact that they can come back down and get it to 6, but you have to keep going with it. You have to keep building on that. I'm not laying 6 points with the Fever. I'm not. Then Vivian's is out as well. Could they blow the Mercury out? Without Brittany Griner, you damn right. Maybe I would look towards the over. Without Griner, obviously the Mercury are going to miss her scoring, but you're definitely going to miss her defense as well, right? So the Fever, Aaliyah Boston, I mean, shit, damn, what's her points? Because no Brittany Griner, she struggled when they played the Mercury. She struggles up against Griner. She's not out there. Boston could get whatever the hell she want down low now. So maybe that's why Fever are favored by 6. I'm not even looking towards their way. What I would possibly look at is the over 159.5 in this one. The Fever don't have the best defense. I mean, they just gave up 47 to the fucking Storm in the first half. So this game probably goes over, to be honest with you, over that 159.5. And Aaliyah Boston points over. I don't even know what it said, guys, but she could go over for 20 if she can. If somebody has it in the chat, y'all let me know what Aaliyah Boston points is. I think that could possibly be a gold mine today. She struggles up against Griner. Griner's not there. Seems pretty, you know what I'm saying? Simple, my guys. Bro, Dominic Miller is taking over this Lynx team right now. Got to ride the Lynx. Hey, you could take them plus 11.5. I couldn't talk you off, but my top play on the game would be Sun in the first quarter. And honestly, I'm not looking towards the Lynx today. I definitely think they could get blown out. Over 13.5. Aaliyah Boston's points is at over 13.5. Yeah, there's no fucking way. Just 1 second. 1 second. I gotta check that out. There's no way. I will take that shit right. I will take that right now if Aaliyah Boston's points is. So let me just give me a sec real quick. You dig it? Because if that's 13.5, I will be taking Boston's points. She better try to take over this motherfucker. Let me see, just real quick, guys. Sorry, this might be an emergency betting alert. Just real quick. So did drop down to 5.5. I don't have the props up just yet, man. I don't have the props yet. See that BetMGM ain't put them up. It's all right. I'm gonna hit the source, but I like Aaliyah Boston over 13.5 points. I like this shit. I'm telling you that right now. Let me check some real quick because it's something that like we kind of just talking out. This won't be a long show, so just bear with me real quick. But y'all know me. I'm trying to find some money. You see what I'm saying? This could be the way that I like these picks today. This could be like a fucking parlay. You see what I'm saying? It could be. I'm not gonna tell nobody that, but them shits could go undefeated. Damn, they might smack up the Mercury. Mercury have beaten them 9 straight times. They've beaten the Fever 9 straight times. They beat them twice already this year. They beat them by 3 in Indiana. Then they beat them by 23 in Phoenix. Let me see how Leah Boston did. So she only had 6 points the most recent time. She really struggled up against Griner, and then the time before that, she only had 4, bro. She only had 4, so it's crazy because Boston Griner been locking her ass up, man. I like Aaliyah Boston over that shit tonight. Yeah. Now Griner not out there. Easy buckets in the paint. Boston should go bunkers in there. I know she hadn't been playing a whole lot. She hadn't been playing that great, but I do like that over 13.5, my guys. So if my plays in that game would be I would lean Fever -6, to be honest with you. They should win this game. I'm not fucking with it though. I heavily lean to the over, and that Aaliyah Boston over 13.5 points is a great look in my opinion, guys. Next game, we're going over here to the streets of LA in this one. We got the Sparks getting 9 points at the house versus the New York Liberty in this one. And I'll tell you, this is an absolute look ahead special. The Liberty, I'm not looking towards the Liberty here. Now, I couldn't bet the Sparks unless they have Lexi Brown. What up, Chris, my guy? He said he played Indiana Phoenix first half over. Yeah, that should be the play there, Chris. Them look like 2-0 right there. He say Boston over 13.5 on FanDuel. She's getting to she's getting the 20 points tonight. I'm telling you that right now. My guy Mo Harris says Liberty -9 is good money. Liberty are much better than the Sparks. If you watch the last game, they got up by 20 points. Before you know it, you look up, and then now it's a close game. You see what I'm saying? So that definitely scares me. That scares me right there. But I'll tell you this right now, the Liberty have a huge look ahead spot to the Aces. They're playing the best. Like, how did they not cover the last game? You're up 20, then you land 9, you only end up winning by 8. I would say look to see if Lexi Brown is back. If Lexi Brown is back, that could heavily lean me toward the Sparks. If she's out, personally, I still wouldn't take the Liberty just because I know that they can't wait to play the Aces again. They cannot wait. That's their next game. They get the Aces at the house, a Super Bowl type of spot, a championship preview type of spot. The Liberty will turn up in that fucking game. For this one, I don't know. They'll be all right with a 1-point win. I'm not betting them. I'm not betting the Liberty. I'm not even looking to them. The spot would say Sparks, especially with the revenge spot. A day off. Liberty had a day off in LA as well. I don't like it. Sparks +9 or nothing for me. But if you like the Liberty, don't let me talk you off. That is not a game that I would like to bet. Yes, my guy say Lexi out once again. They did just cover the other one without her as well. But like I said, it's not a game that I have a super strong. Well, I have a feel. I just don't want to bet the Sparks. But I know Liberty, their mindset might be set to their next game, my guys. Let's go over here. Last game, we're going to the streets of LV in this. I just came from that motherfucker. The Aces land 13.5. Line opened up at 15. Went down to 14.5. It's down to 13.5 now. I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but I do agree with the move. I like this dream team. This dream team can ball, man. They got a big three: Alicia Gray, Ryan Howard, who's a fucking baller. Oh man, I love seeing Howard play, man. She can fucking ball. But Alicia Gray, Ryan Howard, and Cheyenne Parker as well. So they have a big three. You see what I'm saying? They've lost 3 out of their past 5 games after that long win streak, but this is a big game for them. They're not going to win this game, but can they keep it within double digits? You damn right. The Aces been red hot. They're like 20-2 on the season. They're 23-2, so they've been balling an absolute juggernaut. They don't lose many games. One thing I can tell you, just from a matchup standpoint, the Dream can hang with them. They can hang with them. Vegas, somewhat of a sandwich spot. They're coming off a revenge game versus the Wings, where they went all out. You could tell from the get-go that Ace was like, all right, we want to bust their ass for beating us this last game. So you're coming off a revenge spot, and you have the Liberty on deck, which I'm not sure that they're going to be looking ahead to them because they already blew them out. But if you guys really know, the Liberty were in a horrible spot that game. They had to take like 3 flights. They were in the airport all day and shit. So they had got the Vegas just smacked them up. Vegas could blow them out today. I'll be honest, they could, but because I'm fading the Aces next game versus Liberty. I'm telling you that right now. I'll be on Liberty on the money line. They will beat the Aces next game, but for this one, I'd like to see the Aces win by like 10. Lost some value because it was definitely at 14.5 last night, but the Dream are no pushovers. I'm surprised this line came out that high. Personally, I feel like it should be like 10.5, 11.5 for the Aces. That's how much the Dream, that's how much I respect the Dream. But I mean, it's up to you guys. I know everybody, they love to take the Aces. They take them first half, full game, every single game. You see what I'm saying? Look at them. Aces, all business. Lay it. I'm not laying it with the Aces. So it's Atlanta Dream plus the 13.5 or nothing for me. I actually like the Dream here. It's just that lost a little bit of value. Every point matters when you're going up against a team like the Aces. They do have a weakness when it comes to not really having like a true center out there, a true size. I know that they got ballers over there. It's the best team in the WNBA, but still, when you lost Candace Park over there, you lost some size. Like the Vegas are looking for another center. Like Asian Wilson, she's low-key a true power forward. She's not really that true center. They got Kia Stokes over there, but regards to that, I think the Dream can keep this game close. I think they have the coaching. I think they have the tenacity, the defense to keep this game close. It's just, do they have the offense? Because they don't always have that offensive rhythm. But I'm only looking towards the Atlanta Dream plus a 13.5. Keeping it honest with you, I did put a little sum on them last night, plus a 14.5. I didn't think it would move down. I think it would still be there. But I couldn't talk you off Dream, plus 13.5. I like it. Ace is about to go on a little mini road trip. They'll have the Liberty and the Wings on deck. Like I tell you, they're not going to blow everybody out every single game, and I just love it because they're always laying like 2 or 3 more points than they should be. I do not think the Aces cover this game. You guys can take what you want, my guys. It's time to get out of here, man. How long have we been on the show? 15 minutes. That's enough. I'll give you the top looks. I've been thinking about some shit, man. Here are the looks right here, guys. Connecticut Sun, first quarter, -3.5. It's the top look in that game. Sun got to come out and actually play the game serious. I know Collier's not there, but you just lost to this team. I expect their defense to be on point from the get-go. I think Lynx team total under for the first quarter and Sun first quarter spread are correlated. I can't bet them yet in my books, but I'm about to go put some shit down at the book. I will be taking Sun in the first. I want to get the 3, but I guess I gotta take the 3.5. That's the line. This the game I've been thinking about like the whole way home from Vegas. I'm thinking about this shit. Sun first quarter, I think is the top looking at game. Fever Mercury. I like the overs. I like what my guy Chris was saying. The first half over, first half and full game over. You see what I'm saying? I like this spot, man. I like this spot. Indiana Fever money line plus Boston 12 points is -110. I would just regular take her points, to be honest with you, because what if the Fever trash ass lose again? What if they lose again, man? But they have lost 9 straight to the Mercury. This should be a spot where they can get over that hump. This is the 4th straight road game for the Mercury as well, but they have lost all 3 of those games. I don't care about who wins. I think that Aaliyah Boston and the overs are the best looks there. Maybe the over 159.5 is not a bad look there, man, because the Fever defense is ass, man. They're not playing no defense. I like Aaliyah Boston over 13.5 points there, guys. I think I don't bet a lot of props, but I will take a chance. I'll take a chance and put a little something on. It's not going to be a full unit, but I will put a little something on Aaliyah Boston over 13.5 points. And I do, some tells me that this game is going to be a fast-paced game. First half, full game over should cash in that one. Slight lean to the Sparks, mainly because the Liberty, I know that we got aces on deck next game. All right, bet. Okay. That's the only thing I got to say. I guarantee you, man. So could the Liberty blow them out? They definitely could, but psychology wise, they have a huge game on deck. The biggest game of their season is the next game at home as well. Something tells me their mind is going to be a little bit on that game. And then the last game, Aces Dream. Aces played the Liberty on deck. They coming off a game where they just put it all out there, trying to smack the Wings by as much as they can, beat them 104-91. I think the Dream have the horses. They have the ladies, you know what I'm saying, to keep this game within double digits. Are they going to lose? Yes, they're probably going to lose this game. 13.5 is too much, though, in my opinion. And you could tell because the line opened up at 15, 14.5. And even everybody loves to bet the aces. The line is going the other way. Respect the Dream. The Dream I don't think they should be 13.5 point underdogs versus anybody in this league. That's how high I value the Dream. They're sitting at the number 4 record so far in this game. I do like the Dream to keep that game close, to keep it within double digits, my guys. As always, I'm not here to tell you like what you have to bet. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to have a little bit of feel on this for your own, because you're betting your own money, guys. So if you come on here and respect what I say, let's get some cash. I just want to let you know I'm not saying these 100% locks. There's no such thing. I'm letting you know what's going on in my head, how these games going to go. Let's get this motherfucking cash. We out. I'll be back on Thursday. I mean, I think it's just one game tomorrow is Wings versus Storm. Wings should smack them. Simple as that. I don't know what the line is yet, but the Wings should smack the Storm tomorrow. I'm not doing a show for one game. If you join the channel for members, I'm sending out plays basically every day with WNBA, just like I did with Summer League as well. I got to play for week 1 NFL. I'm about to go hop on that today, and I'm going to send that out as well, guys. So y'all join the channel as a member. It's only $4 a month. Let's get some cash. We will win. Let's go. WNBA full effect. Let's get this cash, guys. Y'all have a great day. We out, and we will win. Let's go.